Go on then.
Hey!
Go on then. Go on then.
You clicked on it,
I clicked on the big button.
and we are live. Nice. Have you got?
Yeah,
It'd be
good.
cool if you had one of those big red kind of glowing buttons to start the live stream. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
those
sorry.
big levers, you know.
Well, I mean, it's sit well nicely next to your harp. You just have this massive fog on. That'd be amazing. Let's do a few quick shout outs.
Come on, then.
All right. Prananda from Dosbarth Porfor in Penwine Primary School in South Wales Valleys. Yeah.
Excellent pronunciation there, Dom.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Didn't play someone before at all. And then Prananda from Cantref. Cantref, that's how you say it, isn't it?
Cantrev.
Oh, yeah, because the single F. Cantref Primary School. Abergavenny.
Lovely.
We all know a bit of Abergavenny.
Yes.
And then Aber means river.
Well, it's the mouth of the river. It's where the river
Exactly.
river either meets the sea, or the river, smaller river, meets another river. So
Right.
delta, maybe is that what it's called?
Delta. And then Miser Heil.
Mice.
Miser Heil.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Now then, the Welsh.
I can do it. I can do the first bit. I can't do the second bit. Caslwchwr.
So CH is
Yeah, Caslwchwr.
Casllwchwr. Yeah. And the
Caslwchwr.
Llwchwr. And then Casllwchwr is the Welsh name for
And then that's the English spelling. Lochwr.
Lycha, yeah, is what you'd say then.
All right. Yeah. Oh, blimey. Hello from the skull. Cynfran.
Remember the F?
Cynfran.
Yeah, Cynfran or Cynfran, yeah.
Cynfran.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice work. Well, enough of that. Let's get in. Hi, everyone. It's Anti-Bullying Week, and we're here to do some anti-bullying stuff using Adobe Express with you. If you were confused, if you were just in an endless shout-out for the next hour and 15 minutes, where people correct me on my awful Welsh.
No.
But we've got two challenges lined up for you. The first one is, do you know what? I'm just going to leave it until we do it because it's amazing. Maybe we need to be a little bit quicker on the first challenge today, but we'll get through it. Let's do quick rules. Number one, Jones.
Yeah, if we're going too fast, then you just pause the live stream and catch up whenever it suits you. Saying that, we are going to be passing back and forth from the browser over there to the iPad over here. So that gives you a bit of extra time. But if we're still going too fast, just pause us.
Yeah, exactly. Number two, claim your certificate. Oh, that reminds me. I wonder whether the anti-bullying one is in there. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'd have to check. Yes, claim your certificate. After this, I'll be sending out an email to all the teachers saying, thanks very much for coming. Here's the recording. And here is your certificate as well, which you can give out to all the pupils in your class if you are a certificate chaser, collector. And then number three is...
Well, now then, you can earn your whole school a pizza party by coming along to live lessons. Imagine that. So, for a pizza party, you just need to collect 3 points. So, how do you get 1 point is a very good question. And the answer to that is if you get 100 students in your school, or if you're in a smaller school, everyone from year 3 to year 6, whichever one of those two is easiest for you, to get involved with our live lesson activities, then that
not necessarily live.
No, that gets you 1 point. So obviously you can't bring 100 people to a live lesson because maybe you haven't got enough devices or whatever. So to help you out, we've got some videos, some tutorials on the challenge page, or this link that you've used to come to this live lesson also will bring you back to the recording later on. So you've got plenty of opportunities for other classes in your school, and you, of course, are the experts because you're joining us live today. You could go out and be digital leaders and help those other classes. So if you can get either 100 students or everyone from year 3 to year 6, whichever one of those two is easiest, to take part, take plenty of photos for evidence. There's a quick form to fill in, and that'll get you 1 point. 3 points is a pizza party and an Adobe Digital Leaders School Award plaque to put up on your
and one for the teacher as well.
Now then.
Yeah. Now then, and also every time you get 1 point, you get swag. So there you go.
Yes.
It's an absolute no-brainer.
Oh, an avalanche of good stuff.
Yeah, I know. An avalanche. Right. Why can I only remove myself from the screen? Why can't I actually put myself on the screen?
I think we can just do that. There we go.
Right. Oh, that's odd. I don't even know what you did there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
You went from that to that. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I've been doing this for years.
I don't want to do that.
Right. So what are we doing? Well, anti-bullying week. You can get to this using the short link, which is on the scrolly as well. You can, if you're on an iPad, you can use this QR code. So scroll to the bottom for info on the Express Score Challenge. I'll let you do that in your own time. Challenge number 1, animated poster. You can see what we were talking about before. There are tutorial videos for each one of these challenges, so you can use those with other classes. But this is creating an animated poster. An animated poster. So we're going to be making... I know. It's a static one and then an animated one. And then challenge number 2 is a bit of video editing. 3 bits of advice on how to help someone who's being bullied. Because, we just need to look after each other. That's the main deal. So, I think we should just crack on straight away.
Yeah.
Right, I'm in there. Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can.
Looks
so
great.
I'm on the browser, but yeah. Mike, Mr. Jones is saying the iPad experience is very, very similar. And I guess, you can start from create a graphic over here, but if you want something that you can print out, I would say you probably want to go over to the plus on the left-hand side and go down to flyer, because that is exactly A4. You can see there, A4. Give it a click. Right, first thing I'm going to do is name my graphic. So I'll put like ABW, Anti-Bullying Week graphic. I'm not sure if I've already done one that named that. No, I haven't. Brilliant. Look at that. So here we are. What are we going to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is refresh my page. Yeah. Because this was not centered in the middle of the page, and sometimes it needs a little refresh. There we go. Fine. No worries. And then I'm going to go to elements on the left-hand side. And you can see in elements you get design assets, background, shapes, icons. Well, I'm looking for a background. And, what I'm going to search for? Colourful, maybe. Wow, there's all sorts of madness here. I guess I'm looking for one that's maybe not too dark, not too light, somewhere right in the middle. Maybe something like this. Yeah. I can use that. Now, once it's in there, you can play around with flipping it to get like different effects and stuff, I suppose. Maybe that bit at the top, that looks good. And then I've got my background. You choose whatever. Mr. Jones is going to choose something really fancy schmancy, I reckon.
Do you
think?
Then
we'll go. Yeah, you always do. Because what happens when I'm demoing this? You're like beavering away in the background, and you're like, "Oh, that looks good." What about looks good plus 12? And you're always doing that. That's what he does. That's what he's always doing. Right, then we're gonna go add your text. He does. That's what he spends his time doing. Anti-bullying week. Oh, I put. I'm just.
Looks good.
Anti-bullying.
That's 12.
Yeah, looks good. Plus 12. Anti-bullying week. Right. And then I'm gonna, use the little corners here to stretch it out, and make it bigger. But actually, the thing I probably want to do most of all is go to text layouts. I love a text layout. I love a dynamic. That'll capitalize everything. Well, I wrote it in capitals anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if you press arch, then it will capitalize and put it in an arch, which is pretty cool. Then you can pull it out like there. And then I'm gonna whop this one in the middle. Whop! And then and then I need to make this look less boring. So let's do the first thing of going to a shape. That's alright. It's a yellow background, don't fancy that much. But I'm going to increase the shape size a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of chunk around the side. And then in terms of the shape fill, I don't know. Maybe a custom. Maybe go and try and find something else. If you want to sort of do something simply, you can just go to more colors down here, and you can select something like that. That's fine. And then also maybe the text fill. Maybe I'll change that to white. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing that Mr. Jones is kind of just really trying to bite his tongue over not saying anything about is my font.
Oh, thank goodness.
If I left it there, he wouldn't sleep for a week.
Oh, dear.
So, so we can go to recommended. I mean, do you know what? I used to go to recommended all the time, but actually these days I'm not doing that. I'm just going into the drop down because you do get a little preview, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And sometimes I think you can just see more quickly. Like that one, it's amazing. I'm going to use it. There we go. Anti-bullying week with a little arch.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on then. Let's see plus 12.
Every time you say arch, it makes me laugh because I had a friend in college, and that's what he said. Anytime he hurt himself, that's what he would say.
Arch.
Yeah, you wouldn't kind of go say ouch or ow. He'd kind of go, oh,
Arch.
ouch. Yeah. every time you say it, I have a little giggle to myself. Oh, arch.
Primary 6 is St. Joseph's.
Yo, how's
May?
it going, guys? P6.
May?
Yeah.
May? Joseph's May? I think
Yeah.
that's in. I'm thinking that's Northern Ireland.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Right. Here we are. I'm on the.
No, it's Newry. It's Newry. I've been to Newry.
Where's that?
Newry. It's in Northern Ireland.
There we are. Good. Right.
Yeah.
So we're on the Adobe Express homepage, and the top right-hand side, I'm going to tap on that Create a Graphic button. This big green tile, like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't want to print yours out then, do you?
Of course I do. Yeah, and then on the left-hand side, I want a background. So I'm going to go to Elements on the left-hand side. And then across the top, I don't want design assets. I want the next one over, which is backgrounds. So in here, I'm going to search for a cool... You could just scroll.
The featured ones are really good, aren't they?
Yeah, but I'm going to search in here for abstract. Abstract. There we go. And I like abstract because they are good backgrounds in that they don't take up too much attention, but
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, they are really nicely designed as well. Like, these are really cool. And I think I'm going to go with this one. This looks...
That's good.
Oh, no, this one, please. No, there we go. So it's time to add in my text. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to tap on text. And then up at the top, you've got the big blue button that says add your text. Yes, please. Add your text. And I'm going to type in here anti-bullying week 2024. Right. There we go. So what's that noise for? Right. And then
2024, hey. Oh.
yeah. And now let's put that onto an arch text layer.
Arch. I wonder where he was from. Where was he from?
He was actually right. He was actually from Lacher, which we've got. Yeah, he was from the Lacher area. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think
Where is that? Where is that? North, south?
Yeah. So if you
Middle?
think of it's Swansea estuary. Yeah, South Wales.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Between Swansea and Llanelli, where the river Lacher actually comes out to the sea. Yeah. So I'm going to go for an arch text layout there. Pop that in. Lovely. Like that. Now then, color for this. Let's get a shape. Scroll down. Shape. Yes, please. Shape size. Oh, massive. Lovely, like that. Love that. Now then, what about the shape fill? I think shape fill, I'd like a color that I've got on my page. Maybe like that big pink blob that's in the middle of my page. So I'm going to tap the eyedropper tool, and you see I can move it around on the iPad screen. And this is the color I want. Leave it there. See, it's tying my design together nicely now.
See that eyedropper? Just because it was a bit quick. Shape fill, and then you can see a little dropper tool next to the X.
There. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one.
And then you move this around.
I'm just always very conscious because it's quite hard to demo this. It doesn't demo well on mine, does it?
Yeah.
On this stream.
Text fill. I'm going to try white, but it may not work. Maybe not. We'll see. I'll have a better idea when we've got a better font. So I'm going to back out. So you can see right on the top left where it says shape on the top of my screen. There's a little back arrow there. I tap on that. I'm back on the normal text editing page. So let's find a really nice kind of chunky font. Oh, now then, one thing you could do is search in here and use the word ultra in there, and it'll show you some really thick fonts. That's a little tip.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe what I'll do is I'll put an outline on that text. And what if my outline?
Yeah, the grey outline works perfectly, I think.
What if the outline is that?
I know the grey's better.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So in fonts, it goes bold, heavy, and then ultra, doesn't it?
Yeah. So and then there's also some of them are called black as well. Is kind of a version of.
Yes.
So
Maybe that's just above bold, actually.
Yeah. So
bold,
you can.
black, heavy, ultra.
Yeah, if you search for the words bold, heavy, ultra, black, then they are going to be your thickest fonts. And do that, and then custom. I'm just going to darken that out a little bit like that. There we go. Cool. Right. I'm done.
All right. Let's have a look. Right, so we got our anti-bullying week. Now, what am I going to do here? I'm going to add some more text in. I want to keep the same font. I want to keep the same type of colours, so I'm going to select this anti-bullying week here, go to the three dots, and duplicate. Okay, so, oops, that doesn't really matter. I drag that down. So now I'm going to, let me go to dynamic. And then let's change the text. So you can triple click in there. Mates are mates. End of story. Mates and mates. End of story. Just sounds so Australian. There we go. And then you can position that where you want. Like you can put anything you like in here. Like look after your friends and they'll look after you. What one did you do yesterday, Mr. Jones?
Just be kind.
Just be kind. Yeah, just think of an affirmation. If you can't think of one, use this one. That's fine. So I've taken the text layout down to dynamic instead of Arch. And then I'm also going to change the shape as well. Because at the moment it's got this standard basic background on it. But I'm going to go to show more down here. I don't want it to be a decorative one. I'm going to go to show more and just do one with a box. Oh, look at that. Ping.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it just pinged. I don't know if you can see. You can just pinged onto the bottom of that shape there. That's nice. Perfect. I'll keep that and pretend that I meant it. And then let's go to elements up here. Now I'm going to go to search, design assets, and I'm going to go to friends. And I'm just looking for a bunch of happy dudes and dudettes. Yeah. Just being like, yo, bro, we're all mates. And this one's quite cool. Like that one. Mates and mates, end of story. And then it has got this little line on it. I don't know if you can see. It's got a little line down there. I could always chop that off.
That's cool. I like the line.
Yeah. Well, it's my graphic.
Yeah.
Stop bullying me to do things I don't want to do.
Okay, you're right. I can't.
So
you could bring the text box in front of it, and then it would hide it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Stop trying to do things that I don't want to do.
I'll just let you go. Yeah, fine. You need to make your own mistakes, don't you? You know?
Yeah, well, my own successes. There we go. Well, there you go. You need to put some extra text in there with a little affirmation. And then I just went to design assets and got some friends and put them on there. That was nice. Right, MJ, get on there.
Oh, then there's my text box selected on the arch. So I'm going to click on the three dots and I'm going to duplicate that. Now then, this duplicated piece of text, I don't want it on this shape. But let's go back to text layouts and choose dynamic. Lovely. And I want to change this text. So I'm going to just delete all of this stuff. And then I'm going to just type just.
The sound is deafening.
Just be kind. My laptop.
It's like how I would imagine, being hit repeatedly in the head at 1,000,000 miles an hour by 96 million tennis balls.
Yeah. The iPad volume is up today, guys. Right. So there we go. I've just got that there. I'm going to bring up the outline thickness so that the kind of text thickness is there, and also the shape size has gone down. You might notice that. So let's go back to shape. Let's bring that shape size up.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. It's like a proper little arch then, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So now I'm going to go into elements. And I'm going to search under design assets for Just maybe kids. Try this. Cool. Yes. These guys are having fun.
This looks like Halloweeny style ones.
Yeah, I know. We could have used those last week.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen those before.
There we go. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, there's some
That works.
really fun ones in here actually. If you just search for kids. Yeah, cool. I'm done.
Right. Okay. Quick shout out.
Oh,
Primary
who's that?
6, St Mary's Primary School, Mullymeska.
Yeah.
County Fermanagh. I think
Yeah.
that's how you say it.
Fermanagh.
Oh, it'll be like Fermanagh.
Oh, would it?
Maybe it's Fermanagh.
Fermanagh.
Tell us in the comments which way is it? Mullymeska and
I think
County
you're right. Fermanagh.
Fermanagh. It is, isn't it? It's Fermanagh. Okay, right. Let's go here. Mates and mates. End of story. I've done my little kind of affirmation in the middle there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this text again. Boom. Duplicate. Bring it down, and here's I'm just going to triple click in there. Well, I always 1, 2, 3. There we go. Sometimes I do 4 and then it stops. It cancels itself out. We're going to do. What are we going to do here? See something you don't like? Question mark. And then I'm gonna press return because it's dynamic. It'll force it to go onto a new line. Tell a trusted adult. Right. Full stop. Now, what I'm going to do then is if I put this onto if I stretch this out, I wonder if I put it. Yeah, there we go. Nice, that's what I wanted. And then I can center this so it's on 2 lines now. Put it down the bottom here, and then also shape. I want to change the shape. I don't want it to be that box. I want it to be this second basic one, which just gives it like just a basic shape behind it. You can bring the shape up if you like. But that is about right, I think. See something you don't like, tell a trusted adult. Cool. So all the text on mine is done. It's all done. Let me make sure that's aligned. Yes, aligned centrally. That's great. The last thing I'm going to do before we go and start doing other funky things is I'm going to go into media. I'm going to search photos for friends. And here I'm looking for joyful people who are being friendly, but also that are in a sort of photo that I think is going to be easy for me to remove the background, and also maybe not have anything that comes off the side of the photo that when I chop it off, it means I've chopped their legs or their arms off. So I don't really know which one to do. Maybe something like make friends, children. Maybe these people are all a bit old. I don't know. Hey, these are good. Let's have a look. This one's good. Look at that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's on a background. There's boys and girls. They look like the kind of age range we're looking for. And there we go. And then there's nothing on the sides where if I suddenly remove the background by clicking into the grey and then back on, and then remove background. Turn your sound off, Mr. Jones. How dare you? And then I remove the background with the doggy. Let me just show you that again, because sometimes it does. If you've got your photo there and the remove background is greyed out, mine is fine now. But click the grey, go back in, and then remove background. Okie dokie, 3, 2, 1, boom. Now the only problem that I've got now is that my band of merry boys and girls down here are standing in front of my text. Get out in front of that text.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way. Right,
so next.
So either I can move this tile here up the layer stack. I don't think this works actually when you're doing it live, but it is doing it. You just can't see it. That's all. There we go. Pop it to the top. Or if you want to, you can go to the 3 dots. And what am I going to do? Bring to front. There you go. Nice. Cool. Well, I'm Dunsky here. So you can finish yours off and show people how to share.
All right, let's go. All right, here we go. So I'm on the challenge page here. So I just highlighted that text. Just Just going to copy it. Cool. Need that. Just skip back over to Express. Here it is. Right, let's duplicate my Just Be Kind. So I'm just going to tap on that. 3 dots. Duplicate. Here it is. Bring that down. Down, 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 down. And now I'm going to just delete all of this. And now I'm going to paste that text in. So the easiest way to paste on the iPad is when you've got the keyboard. You can see on the left-hand side of my keyboard, if you see the number 1, the button for number 1, above that there's a little black clipboard with a white piece of paper. If you tap that, it'll just paste the text. Okay? Rather than messing around with holding your finger down and, you know, all of that stuff. So there we go. See something you don't like? Tell the trusted adults. Right. So that's looking good. And now I'm going to go to media on the left-hand side. Okay, and then I'm looking for a photo. So up at the top, I'm going to go to photos. And then I'm going to search for happy kids. Go. Happy kids. And just want some happy kids, really.
Yeah.
And I don't really want... that first one's cool, but you can see on the left-hand side that... Oh, you can't really see.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
The girl's back is out of shot. It's off the frame.
Yeah.
Well, when I remove the background on that, it's going to have this weird kind of straight edge to the image. So you want to avoid that. But something like this is going to work great, I think. Okay?
Yeah.
Bring that in. Tap on it. You see the remove background button is not available at the moment. Okay? Now, usually, once that little orange dot you can see on my photo, once that disappears and the photo's uploaded...
There you go.
Then it should show up, but it's not. Like Dom said,
does it?
Sometimes it doesn't do that. So if that happens, just click away from the photo, click back on the photo, and there we are. It's there.
Voila.
Yeah, it's funny that needs.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I've mentioned it so many times.
Yeah, it's just bug has popped up this week. I'm sure the geniuses that build Adobe Express will fix it. So, you know, we've got this straight line at the bottom where we got their legs and their feet, where that's out of shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that down there. And I quite like the fact that those hands are up on the text there, on the Just Be Kind text. That's cool. And now I'm just going to bring this text box that's on the bottom here to the front. So I'm just going to grab it in the layer stack, bring it up to the top. And there we go. That bottom edge of those legs that we can't see, that's just hidden by the shape. Right, that's done. Now then, I am going to name my project. I didn't do this at the beginning of the session.
Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't.
But what's important to know is that on Express, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you save it.
It does matter. Stop saying that.
It doesn't matter because it's been.
It does matter.
It's been saving my work all along. It doesn't matter. And now
it matters. It matters, everybody. It matters.
Doesn't matter. No, 24. Right, there we go. And now I've named it. Doesn't matter. It was been saving all along. Right, so if I wanted to print this out, I could choose to download it. You can see you've got the download button is the arrow pointing down right at the top of my screen. You can see it's highlighted right now, like that. And if you're going to print it out, you'd maybe print it as a PDF, or PNG is going to print as well anyway. That's totally fine. Or you could share it straight into Google Classrooms, Microsoft Teams by going to Share To, or you could produce a view-only link which basically publishes it to the internet and gives you a URL that anybody who clicks on it can see your amazing design. Right.
Right then. Cool. Amazing design. And then, so same, like download and share. Microsoft Teams, view any link. You can do all of those things. Now that you've done your masterpiece, well, it looks great. Well done. But let's take it up to the next level, man.
Oh, I love taking it to the next level.
The next level. Yeah, amazing. I want to take it up to the next level. Level in Welsh is Lefel.
Yes.
Yes, I know. So what I'm going to do is go to the plus in the top right there. And I'm going to go to duplicate, and then I've got the same project still, but I've got one page, and then I've got my second page, and they're both the same things. Why are you doing that? What possible reason could you have for that? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my people here, and I'm going to sack them. There we go. They've gone. I've had enough. You're not friends. stop telling lies. And so because off you pop. So because what I want to do is go to media and go to videos and go to animate characters. Check this out. Now, my phrases were, see something you don't like, tell a trusted adult. I've been doing some pirate stuff today on Treasure Island. So I've got a pirate in there. Why not?
Why not?
See something you don't like. There, I'll do that one. Right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do see something you don't like, tell a trusted adult. But I'm going to do different characters for each one of those lines. Now, you might think that is as simple as recording one line each, but it's not. Because you need to bake in the time for the other character to say the other line. So this Long John Silver here is going to say, see something you don't like. And then in my head, I'm going to say, tell a trusted adult. And then I'm going to press stop. Okay, does that make sense? Have I explained that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so down the bottom here, I'm going to go to enhance speech. I'm going to press record. Oh, and yes, make sure your background is transparent. Could have him, in a locker room or in a bedroom or in spring sunrise, but it's going to be transparent because it's going to go straight into my graphic here. Are you ready? See something you don't like? There we go. And then in my head, I was like, tell a trusted adult. So that is.
You should get a parrot doing the next one and put it on his shoulder.
Yeah, that would be good. I think there probably is a parrot in there.
I don't know. I'm thinking, maybe I'm going a bit too wild here, but
yeah. I mean, he hasn't got the broadest shoulders in the world.
No,
but
you're right. Yeah,
it's going to take over his face, I think. I can put it on his head.
Yeah, but his head's going to move around in it. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. That would have been fun though. Check this out. He's in there. Long John Silver. Check him out. So now I can go.
See something you don't like?
Wow, that's a crazy sound. What was that?
Make your
See
voice.
something you don't like?
Something happened in the Matrix there, but that was all good. That's amazing.
See something you don't like?
I mean, that is spectacular. I couldn't have expected anything better. Maybe now that he's in there, maybe I'll flip him so he's kind of looking into the middle.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is go to media again, animate characters, and then maybe I'll go to creatures.
Yeah.
Let's see. No. Oh no, animals. That's why it's different. Yeah. And then what is likely going to be? I mean, there's nothing that's really.
Hey, if you go to Zodiac, there's a fish there under Pisces.
Oh, that one there, yeah. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Pisces, and then cool. And then here, now this time, what I need to do is I need to leave space at the start. Yeah, so in my head, I'm gonna be like, see something you don't like, and then tell a trusted adult. Let's try that. Tell a trusted adult. Oh, that was a bit short, maybe.
I think you're fine.
My other one was, yeah, we'll see. But what it's doing when it's waiting in this queue is it's actually analysing your voice and seeing where the inflections go up and down and your volume and the level of surprise in your voice. And it's going to animate the arms and the head and make the eyebrows go and blink the eyes and all this kind of thing. So this is hopefully going to turn out to be an excellent conversation between a pirate and a Pisces. However that is going to work. Right. Boom. It's gone in there. Now, sometimes I have seen that, like, when it first goes in, yeah, sometimes if you click it in the layer stack, it'll appear. But let's pop that in there. Maybe around about there. Something like that. Let's play this now.
See something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult.
Ah, perfect.
Nice. And now my Pisces does kind of just duck out at the end, just there. So what I'll do is I'll trim my scene back to there. Okay, that's roughly what we're doing. It's slightly different on the iPad. Not much, but it is slightly different. So, Jones, do you want to take over?
Yeah, let's go. On the iPad. So we don't have on the iPad at the moment that button under videos where it says animate character, okay? They're testing it out on the browser, and it definitely is great, isn't it? That's brilliant. So hopefully that'll pop over to the iPad.
Works a treat.
Yeah, now that they've been testing it in beta on the browser. So we can do it on the iPad, though. We just need to step out of the project, record the characters, and then bring them back into our project. No big deal. Right. Before we step out, let's duplicate this page and get rid of our happy friends. Okay, make room for our animation. So I'm going to, in the top right-hand corner, underneath my avatar, I'm just going to tap on that plus icon. And then here I need the duplicate button. There we go. And this is page 2. I can see it written up there above the top of my page. It says page 2 of 2. Just tap on my pals and then bin them. Sorry, guys. Right. Harsh, but there we are. Right, so now we're going to step out of the project, record our characters, and bring them back in. So let's tap on the Express icon, which is in the top left-hand corner. Okay, here we are back on the Adobe Express homepage. I'm going to tap on the blue tile that says Animate Your Voice in the middle of my screen. And then it opens up this window that looks exactly like what we've just seen with Dom. Okay, so you can choose your character, choose a background, etc. So I'm going to go, let's have a look at some new, what are the new ones? Oh yeah, the new ones are these rucksacks. These are cool, these rucksacks. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
But we've also got these characters. I'll try these. I'll go for Chivy. There we go. Chivy's there. Chivy's cool. Okay. So, and then background, make sure that's transparent. Perfect. Right. Enhanced speech, you can turn that on. Okay. If you're in a noisy room, which I'm guessing you are, turn that on. I'm not, so I'll turn it off. And then I'm going to record. And I'm going to allow space at the end for the answer, tell a trusted adult. Okay, so I'm just going to mime it to myself. Seen something you don't like? There we go. You always laughs at me. Right, so that's animating the character, which is great. Now, what it's not going to do is just put it into my project like it did with Dom's. Okay, so on Dom's, because he was animating the character inside the project, once it was finished processing it, it just popped it straight into the project. This is going to open up in its own project. Okay, it's going to open up in its own project, which is fine. It just means that we've got a couple of extra steps to do. Right, it's nearly there. It's exporting. So once it's finished exporting, you would usually here have two options, to download the video or open it in the editor. Now, you can't download it if you've recorded it with a transparent background, okay? So the only option I'm going to get is to open it in the editor. Here we go. You can see that the download button is grayed out, okay? If you do want to just download something straight to your device, then you need to have a background selected. Can't have a transparent background. Now, there we go. The button's opened up. Open in editor. Let's tap on that. And it's opening it up just in the normal Adobe Express editor as we've been seeing earlier on. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to save this project. I need to have this project saved. So I'm just gonna name it. I'll call it bullying one, and save. Okay. That's done. Right, let's copy this character then. Okay, here's the character here. Let's just copy this character and take her into the main project. So I'm just going to hold my finger down, copy. And now I can pop back out to the Adobe Express homepage. And I want to go back to that project I was working on just now. So you can see there down on the bottom under recent, it's the second one along. Or you could go into your stuff and it'll be nice and clear in here which one it is. Here we go. There it is. ABW poster Nov 24. So let's just open that up. And here we are. We're on the second page. And I'm just going to hold my finger down and paste. And that's my first clip in. Okay. And it'll give you the kind of frame before it actually. Here we go. It's loading in. You can see it all looks a bit funky whilst it's loading. But once it's loaded in, it'll be great. Okay, there we go. She's in.
Nice.
Okay. Whoop, days. So let's just jump out now. Let's jump out and record my second character, Tell a Trusted Adult. So I'm going to do the same, animate your voice. And I'll go with one of the other characters from that set, which is David. Yeah, or Elliot. Cool. Right. So same again, character, background, transparent, that's fine. And I'm just going to go with record. And I need to allow space at the beginning for Chibi to say, seen something you don't like? Here we go. Tell a trusted adult. There you go. And I'll just left a little bit of gap at the end so that we don't have to worry about characters.
Trimming it back, yeah. One thing is when we are sharing on the iPad that you can't actually see like the recording happening in real time, but it is happening in the background.
Yeah,
when you do it, you'll see it.
Yeah, when I hit record, you don't see 3, 2, 1 on the screen, do you? I don't think.
No.
And when I'm speaking, you don't see the kind of blue box record. Yeah.
No.
Funny that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is weird, and I don't know why that is, and it's like I don't know why you can't see the layer stack on when you're doing it on the browser either.
Bizarre. So now I'm just doing the same thing again. I'm going to open it up in the project, copy it, pop back to my main project, paste it in, and hopefully those two will be timed to perfection.
Yeah.
You see.
I think it's probably better to on the second one. Probably better to leave an overlap at the end, as maybe just to make sure that you don't have to trim back. Maybe don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, just leave some gaps because you can always trim space that's too long, but you can't add in extra.
Yeah. I feel like on mine, I think mine has gone quite quick now because I had to trim one of them back. Whereas if you could just leave loads at the end, couldn't you? And then you
could leave a couple of seconds. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Nearly there. So it's exporting. And I'm just going to do the same process again here. So just open in the editor. Name this bullying 2. Copy it. Switch project. Paste it.
I mean, do you even need to name it? Because I think that was for last time when we were going to bring it in from my stuff. You could just actually just copy it straight away.
Yeah, maybe you don't need to name it. But then, Dom likes naming a project.
But it doesn't matter because we're in Adobe Express.
The first activity, I'm like, it doesn't matter when you name it. And then I was, he's telling me not to bother. Open in the editor. Here we go. Getting everything ready. Here we go. And now I'm going to just name it because, it's important. just tap up there. There we go. Tap in there. Delete all of this. And this is bullying 2. Save. Copy this guy. Hold my finger down. Copy. Back out to the main screen. Open up my project. And then I'm just going to hold my finger down. Paste. And there we go. We have got...
Nice.
Gonna load in now. Where is he? What is he?
Funky.
Now then.
Well,
are they both facing the same way, or are they? Yeah, right. So
they are. Yeah.
Again, like Dom showed you with the pirate, I can use the flip button here on the left-hand side. Dance. Oops. Click the flip button there on the left-hand side. Pop them into place, and should we give it a whirl?
Yeah.
Seen something you don't like? Tell a trusted adult.
Yeah,
that's right up perfectly. No trimming required.
Yeah, and now I can just tap on that text box that's right at the bottom and just bring it up to the top like I did with my first page as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Done. Okay. Yeah, I need to do exactly the same thing here. I need to get my piece of text. Where is it? It's this one here. Click it in my layer stack. 3 dots. Bring to front. Put it in the front. That's nice. If you want to add some audio on it, go for it. Give it a bit of a soundtrack if you'd like to. Otherwise, you are ready to download as an MP4 if you want to. Video resolution 720 is plenty. Otherwise, you can press share. And you can create a view-only link, which will be for both of yours. So you'll have a graphic on one, and then you'll have the video on the other bit of it. So create a link, and we won't waste time kind of waiting for this because it'll take a while. There's 2 projects. One of them has got video elements in it, so it will take a while. But if you just let that run, it will give you a link which you can share with whoever you like.
Yeah.
Right. We've done challenge 1. We're going to move on to challenge 2. Challenge 1 was epic. It was an absolute mammoth one because it's kind of 2 in 1, really. 2 in 1.
It was fun. Yeah.
Right. This is going to be challenge number 2 is a video on anti-bullying advice, or how to help someone who's being bullied, basically. So let me go back here. You can see my link is ready now. I can copy that and put it in the browser. But I'm going to go up to the top left here. And we're going to make a video. So go to the orange one here. Give it a click. Make a video. Now, first things first. Let's anti-bullying week advice video. There we go. I'm going to name it. I'm going to get rid of this section which says video at the top. It's trying to ask me to do some themes. I don't want to do some themes. And also, again, it's not censoring on my page. I'm just going to give it another refresh. And it will censor on my page, which is nice. So let's bring that down a bit. What I'm going to do here is I'm looking for this is an advice video on how to help somebody. So let me go to media. Let's go to videos. This is going to be a video rather than a photo video, and I'm going to search for help. There we go. Now there's lots of different ones here, and actually this one down here I really like, the one where they're turning over their hands to put the letters HELP. So that was pretty cool. Ooh. I'm not bothered about how long it is. I'm not bothered at all, really, because I'll play around with that later. But what I am going to do now is I'm going to find a video for each one of my pieces of advice. Number 1. If you witness bullying, take action. If it's safe, support the person being bullied by walking away with them. So maybe I'll go for like friends walking. That'll be that one. So here we'll go to add a scene. Over in the videos tab within media. And you can put like friends walking. Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, maybe not on a hike. Maybe that wouldn't be real.
Oh,
this
Dom,
one's
Dom, we're still on the challenge page.
Right. So I've gone back here and I've added a scene. Let me just show you that. Thanks for that. Add a scene in down there. Friends walking, and I mean this one's vertical. I don't really want a vertical one. I want a landscape one. So maybe this one. 2 dudes. Yeah, man. I was being bullied. Yeah, dude, I helped you out. So that kind of style. And then I can add another scene here. Go back to my page. This one is about talking to a trusted adult. Who's a trusted adult? Who's a trusted adult in your world, Mr. Jones?
What about teacher, perhaps?
Yeah, teacher. Teacher's a good one. Right. I tell you what. Let's go over to you, and you can start putting in some of yours. Rather than me showing people. You might as well show it on an iPad.
Okay. Are we there?
Yes, give me a sec. Yeah,
I've done it. Right, so here we go. We're back on my first project. So get back to the home page. We've done this a few times on the iPad. Tap on the top left-hand side on the Express icon. We're using the orange tile this time that says make a video. So I'm going to tap on that. Okay, so our first scene is kind of our title scene. So in here, I want to just maybe get some help or something like that. So I'm going to go into media, search this time for videos at the top, and I'm going to search for, quite simply, help. There's some really good ones in here, and I do like, this one's a great one. Oh, did I just click on the wrong one? No, that's the one. Yeah, this is a great one.
Nice, that's good, yeah.
Did you do text yet or not?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Cool. So then my second scene then needs to go after this. So you can see down on my timeline, right at the end of my scene, at the end of the clip, I've got this little box with a dashed line around it and a tiny little plus icon. So if I tap on that, it's giving me a new empty scene. Right. So what do I want my second scene to be about? Well, this is, if somebody's been bullied, you could just say, hey, do you want to come and have a walk with us? And walk away from the situation. So what about just something like kids walking? I'll try that. Kids walking. There we go. And I just want, just some kids walking. Maybe that. Just to show that, people are walking. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. There's some wellies there. There we are. Brilliant. Now I'm going to do the same again. At the end of my timeline, you can see that little box with the dash line and tiny little plus. Just tap on that. There we go. Got a new scene. Okay, now I want a teacher. So let's search for teacher in there. And here's one here. There we go. That's fine. And then my final scene is, just talk to somebody and listen to them if they're being bullied and just be supportive. So maybe I'll just put in here, kids talking. There we go. And I just want some young people having a chat with each other. That's all I want, really. Something like that is absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's great.
I've got my 4 main video clips there. And okay, the lengths are all over the place, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll sort out how long I want these clips to be once we've gone on to the next step. Right, back to you,
Okay.
Mr. Spinner.
Cool. So we've got our intro slide here. So I'm just going to put some text on there. Add some text. How to help someone who is being bullied. Something like that. Now, can't see that text. It's terrible. So let's go to text layouts. Go to dynamic. Yeah, why not? And then let's choose a font first. I don't know. Anything that's kind of big and bold, I suppose. This Barber one looks good. Yeah, complete. Nice. But then let's change the fill color on it. I mean, I've no idea, really. Maybe a lovely bright orange. Isn't it not bright orange? Bright yellow, maybe. Or maybe orange would be good. Yeah, maybe a mix between the two, like a little blend. Nice. So I'm going to do that. How to help someone who's being bullied. Now, if I just play my clip here, you'll see I don't want my text to go over the letters. So I need to think about that. Maybe I need to bring this bit down. This could go at the bottom, for example. There we go. Help someone who's being bullied. I don't think that's going to get in the way. That's nice. Now, how long should this clip be? Well, how long's a piece of string? It depends on your voiceover. So, with my playhead at the start here, I'm going to go to Media, go to Audio, Record Voiceover. And I'll just read what's on the screen. Allow permission, yes. Microphone can be this one. How to help someone who is being bullied. There we go. So I recorded my voiceover. You can see it down there. My voiceover is 4.9 seconds. My clip is 8.9 seconds. Don't need it to be all of that. Don't need to be sitting there kind of waiting. So I think I'll bring this back to about there. I just need to make sure that, all the important things that I want in the video are going to be in there. HELP. Little bit of time. Perfect. That's good. So now I'll go on to my second. I'm going to do almost exactly the same thing. Let's go and grab this first bit of text. If you witness bullying, takes action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. So let's go to our second scene here. Text again. Add your text. It's giving me the same type of text as last time. That's good. But now I can paste in the one that I just copied. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to keep this text like this because I'm going to read it out. I'm going to use it as an auto prompt. So with my playhead at the start, that's where I want it to be so I can record my voice. But also I might just extend this clip a bit so that I don't lose the text on the screen. It doesn't matter where
we're on the wrong tab. We're on the wrong tab.
Oh, not again. Right. It's been a long day. So yeah, what I did here was I pasted my text in. I pasted my text into here, but then I dragged out the scene here to make sure that when I'm reading my voiceover, I don't lose that text when it goes on to the next step. So now I can put my playhead at the start, go to media, record voiceover, make sure it's the right one, start recording. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Right. So I didn't need to extend the clip that far. It's fine, but it gives you a bit of, it's a bit of a safety net. So now I can pull this one back around about there. And then what am I going to do with my text? Well, I think what I'll do is I'll just summarize it in a really sort of bite-sized piece. Take action if it is safe. And that's it. I'll just do that because I'm saying all the rest of it. So that's fine. So now I can get this. It doesn't matter where I put it really, I suppose. But I'm going to change the fill color. I don't know, maybe a green. Yeah, green. That'll be good. Yeah, that's too close to his top. Yeah, that's a good one. Contrasts really nice with the blue. So I'll do that one. And then also maybe I'll make it much bigger. And I can just make sure that's centered in there. Take action if it's safe. And I'm going to be doing that for all these 3 clips. I've done it for the first one, take action if it's safe. I'm going to do it for this one as well. Now this clip is 16.9, so I don't think you're going to need to stretch this out. But go into here, tell the person being bullied, you will go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know, you will back them up. Share this tab. And then this time you can add in your text here and do your thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to Jonesy and he can do it on the iPad for a bit of glamour.
Lovely. Right, so here we are on the iPad. So you could now recording your voiceovers separately is a good idea, but you could also record it all as one and then just trim your scenes to suit. You could do that. So on the iPad, maybe that's easier. So I've just got the text up there on another screen. Okay, so maybe your teacher could put the challenge page up on the screen for you next door to the live stream, or you could just have a look at somebody's device next door to you, and that one of you's recording, the other person's got the script up, so you don't have to copy and paste over because that's a bit more tricky on the iPad than it is over on the browser. So I'm just going to record one long chunk. I'm going to go to media. I'm going to go to audio. And then record voiceover, allow that, and I'm just going to go through the whole thing. Okay, so here we go. Start recording. Here's some advice for Anti-Bullying Week. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Tell the person being bullied you'll go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know you'll back them up. A person who's being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support. Okay, so I just recorded that as one long
mammoth.
Yeah,
mammoth section.
You could do it, 2 bits at once, or 1 bit, or 3 bits, and then add another bit. You can do whatever suits you. But what I can do now is I can kind of zoom in on this, and I can trim my clip. So let's just listen to it.
Here's some advice for Anti-Bullying Week. If you witness bullying...
Right, so I'm going to pause it there. And then I'm just going to drag that scene back to where it was.
If you witness bullying, take
action
if it's safe.
Let's try that again.
Take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them.
Pause. Okay. And then, you can just basically drag your scenes back.
So you're leaving your playhead in the place where you want to trim it back to.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if you trim it back and you've trimmed it too far, it's no big deal. You can just, lengthen that clip back out. So you could just you could start off just by eyeballing it, just by guessing it, something like that. If you do that, you're usually not going to be too far off. You're going to be about right.
Let's have a little listen.
It's not making any noise now.
Yeah.
Let's
I think it's still rendering the changes you made.
Yeah, so I'm going to think about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
let me go back to mine and then.
So that's done. Yeah. So what I'm going to do next is just do some text. So I don't need to show you that. It's the same process we did earlier. Text, add your text. I'm just going to be typing in some stuff now that can help me out on each scene.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it does need a bit of thinking time, so do give it that space. But essentially all I'm doing here is, how to help someone who's being bullied, take action if it's safe, pop this one here. As I said, it's 16.9 seconds, this clip. You can see it down the bottom there. 16.9 seconds. And so I probably can just record this one. So record voiceover. Now, if you can read it off a friend's screen, that is just ideal, really. It means you don't have to do all the cutting and pasting and things like that. Tell the person being bullied you will go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know you will back them up. There we go. Trim this one in. So it's slightly different. You're always trimming your clips, whatever happens, whether you record it in one big voiceover and then trim your clips back, or whether you do it in separate ones. And then I'll put this one here. And what is this one all about? So let's have a look. A person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support. So when I go back here, I can, if I want to do it this way, you can add some text in, paste that in. Can't really read it down there, but I can when it's up there without having to change colors and stuff like that. And then I can go back to media, record voiceover, make sure the right microphone's there. A person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support. There we go. That was my last clip. Nice. So all I need to do, is here. Maybe just leave that. Just do that last sentence. Listen to the person and offer support. Maybe I'll make it dynamic. Maybe I'll put it down the side here. Why not? I think that's pretty cool when it's down the side like that. And then if I center it, I need to change the color because you can't really read it that much. Red, that's not helping either. We'll just go through the colors. The blue, is the blue any good? No, that's not bad. Yeah, you can read that. That's probably the best one. And then for my very last scene, all I'm going to do is go to my first scene down the bottom here. Click duplicate. It's going to go in there. It's going to sneak into second place. No, thank you. And then I'm just going to pop that right at the end. Yeah, I didn't have my screen zoomed out very well, but you can just get these and pop them into different places. So I'll put there, and then maybe here I'll just do a little outro where I'll record a voiceover and say thanks very much for watching. Support your friends. There we go. Thanks very much for watching, and remember, support your friends and your friends will support you. Nice. Yeah, so, let's have a look, just see what time we've got left. Yeah, we've got a bit of time. That's good. Yeah. Let me know if you've got something to show, Mr. Jones.
Well, I'm pretty caught up, yeah. So I don't know if we can play. We can give it a whirl if you want.
Yeah, go on. Let's have a little play.
Yeah, so...
oh, nice text. I like that.
Yeah, I used the eyedropper tool, so I got the exact red off the heart and the exact yellow from the wall for the text. So let's see if it plays. No, it's not. Okay.
No, it's not.
I'm just going to maybe jump out of the project. Let's just try that. Jump out, jump back in. Let's see if this...
That'll usually give it a kick.
Yeah, this is usually going to give things a little jiggle. All right, here we go. Right, let's try it again.
Here's some advice for Anti-Bullying Week. Here's some advice for Anti-Bullying Week.
Here we go.
If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Tell the person being bullied you'll go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know you'll back them up. A person who is being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support.
And then we're back to that. So I just need to do the thanks for listening and remember to be kind. And just do that on my last scene.
Yeah.
Yes, as well. And then I've just copied and pasted that text box into every one of my other scenes and just changed the text. I've kept the colours because they seem to work every scene. It's been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
It worked well. And I really like that random shopping trolley that was on your video.
Where was that?
With the skateboarders there. Just play there.
Is it?
Funny. It looks like it's just a random rolling.
Listen to the person and offer support.
Oh yeah. Every school's got
it.
Our school caretaker. That's what his prized possession was, a Tesco trolley.
Nick from the Asda.
Yeah, and he used to use it to deliver our parcels. You know, if we had parcels or post, he'd bring it around every week.
Right. Let's get this done and dusted. I think the only things that I would probably do here now is the first thing I would go to the plus that's in between the scenes, give that a click, and go to add transition. That's what I would do. And then, I'm just going to use dissolve. I'm going to click dissolve, and it just kind of like goes from one to the other. But also down the bottom here, you can see apply to all scenes. That's important. Apply to all scenes. And that means that it'll go into in between every scene. You can see, oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. And it'll do that for all of them. And then, I mean, I guess you could go into media and go to audio and search the audio. Maybe something like chill. And then, I don't know, like chill. That's maybe not quite what.
That's very chilled. Yeah.
Don't like that. It's a bit dark. Reggae, bro. Yeah, I'm having
Yes!
That. Well, actually, it's not long enough. I spoke too soon.
Stone cold banger, that is. Love it.
But actually, I'm going to press undo here because it's not long enough.
Oh, man.
It's not long enough. And then, my whole video here, you can see down the bottom, just down here, is 37 seconds. So whatever I choose has got to be at least 37 seconds. Inspirations. That's the one. Ambient lo-fi. I should just always go to lo-fi. Why do I not? And then bring my volume down to about 20. So that my amazing voiceover goes to the top. What's the point?
Some things in life are inevitable, children. Some things are inevitable, okay? Taxes and Dom choosing dissolve and lo-fi and me putting an outline on every single piece of text.
Yeah, it's a loop. It's a loop. And then I'm going to fade in and out on my track. And then... How to help someone who is being bullied.
Oh, look at this dissolve.
Yes. If you witness bullying,
dissolve.
take action if it's
That's
safe.
the one.
Now, the only other thing that I might do is animate some text. Do you want to do that? Are you there?
Yeah.
You're in that kind of position?
Yeah. Let's go.
Go on.
All right, so let's get some. So this text that we've got on is static, it doesn't move. Okay, so you got different ways of animating. You can decide that something animates its way onto the page. So that's an in animation. You can then decide what you want it to do whilst it's on the page. So that's a loop animation. And then you can also decide if you want the that element to leave the page in some way, which is an out animation. Let's choose this anti-bullying week text. Got it? Right. So I'm gonna click on
Don't
animation.
forget to put the washing on and click your nails.
Come on. You're gonna click on animation there at the bottom. So you see there on the top, you got in, loop, and out. So in is just how does it arrive on the page. So you've got some really good ones for text there at the top: fade, flicker, and typewriter. So if I go for fade, there we go. That's just gonna fade on. Okay. If you wanted to then stay still afterwards, you're done. Okay. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that, actually. This next one, walk away with them. Maybe I want that to be there right at the beginning. So let's go to animation.
Oh, I know what you're going to do. Nice.
So it's going to be there at the beginning. And then maybe I don't want it to do anything, but maybe I want it at the end to actually drift off to the right.
So walk away with them.
Yeah, to walk away with them, you know.
Walk
Like
away
that. So
with
let's
from all the troubles in my life.
let's just try those two. So you're going to see the first one's going to have an in animation where it arrives in an interesting way.
Here's some advice for Anti-Bullying Week.
And
If
then
you
this
witness
one-
bullying, take action if it's safe.
There.
Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Tell the person being
look at
bullied
that.
you'll go with them to a trusted adult. Let
Okay.
them know you'll back them up.
Hey man, I click pause. Right, so go to a trusted adult. Well, maybe we want the text to arrive this time, right? So let's go down to animation, and maybe it's going to walk in from the same direction as the teacher, maybe. So let's not slide to the right, something like that. And we can slow that down a little bit as well if you want, like that. Brilliant. And then my final scene here, offer support. Well, these are just like, you know, friends having fun. So I'm not going to do it in, I'm not going to do it out, but on this, I'm going to put a cool kind of looping wiggle on there. There we go, like that. So let's just give it a whirl.
Here's some advice for anti-bullying
week. Yeah.
week. If you witness bullying, take action if it's safe. Support the person being bullied by walking away with them. Tell the person being bullied you'll go with them to a trusted adult. Let them know you'll back them up.
Slower.
A person who's being bullied may need someone to talk to. You can listen to the person and offer support.
Okay, so you've got in, loop, and out animations. You can use just one of those, or you can use all three, or a combination of two, whatever you want. You know, try to avoid going nuts and using all three all of the time, because that tends to be a bit crazy.
It's hard work as well. There's a lot to do there.
Yeah. Maybe now's a good time for me to save my project as well.
Save it. You
yeah.
don't need to save it. It's
Well,
on the cloud.
It's been saving all along, but it's a good time to rename it. ABW Video Nov 24. There we go. Good.
It's just that simple title you gave it there.
Yes.
There you go. Right, let's have a quick look here. Just because it's slightly easier to show how to download on the browser. It's this button at the top here, the download button. Give it a click. You see that one there. MP4 video resolution 1080. 1080.
Absolutely not, pal.
Needs to be at least 4K.
That's a liberty, that is.
720. Your IT technician is having heart palpitations right now. If you save it for anything other than 720,
yes,
720 is fine. And then you can also press share and create a view-only link. You can also, what am I trying to say?
Add your teacher
collaborate.
in.
You can add your teacher or collaborate with other people on there by adding in their school email address, whatever that is. But otherwise, you can create a view-only link by creating link. And it will take a little bit of time because you've got voiceover, you've got a soundtrack, you've got animation, you've got video files. So this one probably will take a minute or two. So there you go. That's how you do what you do. Boom. I think we're good.
We are good. Right. What's happening next week? Let's get that up. Come on.
Yeah.
Let me get my banners.
Do have a go at the Express School Challenges. It's on the page. It's on the challenge page down the bottom of how you take part in an Express School Challenge, how you submit your work, and all the goodies you get for taking part.
Yeah. Come on. Get some pizzas. Get your plaques.
Yeah.
Let's go. Next. Oh, whoa. That is the Welsh next week. Sorry.
Withness.
Sorry about that. Right, I do have it though. Here we go. Here it is. Right, wrong one. Right, next week on Tuesday, guys. It is, well, it's right now. It's going on. It's the COP29 Climate Change Conference. It's going on right now. Forgot that word yesterday. And so we've got a lesson for you on next Tuesday. And then the day afterwards, week today, on Wednesday, we've got a Road Safety Week live lesson. And also, after school, we've got ACE Level 1 training for any school staff that would like to come along. So if you want to come along to the live lessons, teachers, make sure you register for one or both of those sessions here, bit.ly/Adobe Leaders over there. Okay, and if you fancy coming along to the ACE Level 1 training, get a professional development certificate, a cool badge to put in your email signature, and the praise and adulation of all of your colleagues at school, and come along to bit.ly/ace interested. That is available for all school staff, and it is absolutely free. Give us a like and a subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And finally, teachers, I know a lot of you post photos on social media of your classes getting involved in these activities. If you're doing that, please tag us in so that we can see what you've been doing as well, because it's awesome when we see...
Mega.
Yeah.
Da yawn. Well done, everyone. It was a pleasure as always, and we shall see you next week for the climate change one. Be there or be square. Take it easy.
And road safety.
Oh, yeah. Road safety.
Yeah.